Hello, this is Mark Silver with Heart of Business, and today we're on day 3 of the video challenge where I make bad video each day for 2 weeks to get used to working this medium. And what I want to get into today has to do with cleaning your heart. I'm going to lean into my Sufi lineage a bit and talk about the layers of the heart. Often we talk about getting in touch with our heart or being pure-hearted or coming from a heart-centered place. And we don't often really know, well, okay, what does that mean exactly? And one insight that I've gotten from learning in Sufism is that the heart has layers. And you need to clean the different layers of the heart so that it can reflect the divine presence as purely as possible. The 4 layers are each cleaned by a chant. Every Sufi lineage that I know of has what's called their own version of the al-wird. And al-wird simply means watering hole. It's a way to replenish yourself and to drink in all of the goodness and to let your heart be cleaned and washed clean by the water of the oneness of the love. And so there's a series of 4 chants, and those chants clean the heart. So the first chant has to do with cleaning the outer layer of the heart, the ego, the self, the part that's most in contact and most directly interactive with the world around us. And that chant for my lineage is a chant that's Astaghfirullah al-Azim. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. And what it is it's asking forgiveness. It's a repentance, if you know that ancient practice of repentance. And when you ask for repentance, there's so many places to get triggered here. So stay with me that the original intention of repentance and asking for forgiveness is not about shame or having done something wrong. It's about remembering that, oh, you know what? I think I've made a misstep here. I think I've forgotten the love. I've forgotten the oneness. And by asking for forgiveness, what I'm doing is recognizing that I'm somehow off the path of love, and I'm wanting to be returned there. I'm wanting to remember that in my heart. And so asking for that forgiveness in my heart over and over again washes that disconnection, and it helps to purify and strengthen the connection at the ego level of the heart. The second layer of the heart is the heart. It's called the heart of the heart, if you will. And it's a energetic place. It's a place of energy. It's a place of the deeper emotions. It's often referred to as the place where some of the energetic beings live, angels and other beings. And what cleans this layer of the heart is a chant that in my tradition, there's different versions of it, is Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa sallam. And so it's a little bit complicated. I'm not asking you to memorize it, but I wanted you to feel it and hear it. I'll do it a little bit more in a moment. But what the meaning is that you're asking for Source to send peace and blessings upon the entire creation, to bring the praise and the beauty of the oneness and to bless the entire creation, to ask that all beings and everything within our world be blessed, and at all layers, at all levels, regardless of whether you deserve it or not. And so by asking for this blessing over and over and over again, it helps to really clean that second layer of the heart. The third chant helps to create clean connection and strength and clarity in what is called the soul layer of the heart. The soul, the third layer. And the soul is kind of a strange place, because as you begin to touch into your soul, it's actually a little bit of a depersonalized experience. It's a place where you start to leave the stronger emotions behind, you start to leave the ego behind and leave all the drama of the world behind, and you start to connect with the purity of the divine qualities like love, like strength, compassion, wisdom. You start to experience those in their pure form. And the chant that goes along with this one is La ilaha illallah. which means no. It starts with an emphatic no. No, there is nothing but source. There is nothing but oneness. Everything else is illusion. And it's a statement of non-duality, of unity. And it helps the heart, the soul, to remember that place where everything comes from and everything returns to. And then finally, there's the fourth layer, which in Sufism is referred to as the secret. And it's that place where everything melts into oneness, where there's only one. There is only one. Everything is oneness, undifferentiated source. And in my tradition, again, that final chant is simply Allah, which in Arabic means God or oneness or unity. You're just chanting unity. You're just chanting source. So it's Allah, Allah, Allah. And by progressing through these four chants in order, I personally experience a real cleansing of the heart that leaves me lifted and centered and open and ready to meet the day, to meet whatever comes towards me. The normal practice on a daily basis that we would do is to chant each of those 100 times. And we have beads similar to the Buddhist beads. These are Sufi beads. And they have 99 beads around here, and then the 100th, the final one. And I'm not actually going to do that right now because we'd end up sitting here for 30 minutes because it can take some time to chant it all. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to chant each one just a few times in succession so that you can experience it a little bit. And I'm going to see if I can get on this bad video challenge week to get the words to show up on the screen. So if you care to understand the Arabic, the transliteration, you can follow along.